Next silver. Let's see what this gives us. Can we get a diamond Dodger?
Level 1.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. 2018 Fireballs here, back with another MLB 9 Innings 25 video. We're here with the Dodgers team. A lot of improvements to be made. There's a lot of things going on, but before we hop into it, I just wanted to let you guys know it is that time of year again, and I am setting up polls in my community tab to choose the next team that I'll be creating for 2026. It's crazy. It's almost been a whole year already that I've had my Diamondbacks team. It feels like just yesterday that I created it, but we'll be making a new team and I'll have a sequence of polls set up. I have the first round out already. Please go and cast your votes in those polls, and let's see what team is going to get the okay for 2026. But just want to let you guys know that we're here with the Dodgers team today, though. There's a lot of improvements that can be made, like I mentioned in previous Dodgers videos. We have Max Muncy, Yasmani Grandal. We do have a grade increase ticket. The bullpen could also use help, as well as the bench. I do eventually want to get George Brett out of the lineup and use him for chemistry because he is a legend. Not the highest stats as the other SIGs that I have. Pitching rotation is still doing pretty well. Nothing in the lineup in and of itself has changed, but the special shop, the second round is on right now. Only 90 hours left. I got my grade increase. Didn't feel like spending more stars on these other items. I know I could get the diamond trainer, but I do want to do SIG combos today, so we'll be using those stars for that purpose. And as you guys may have recalled, we did get Roy Campanella in the last video, so he is the current top candidate for the grade increase ticket right now, because he would replace Yasmani Grandal. Even though he doesn't have the highest fielding as a catcher for the Dodgers, he is the best candidate at the moment. We also have other SIGs waiting for a grade increase, that being Kershaw 14, since he is better than my 2009 card here by 5 overalls. And then we also have Dustin May, but Dustin May is not as good as my other starting pitchers, so he is going to be craft material. But boy, oh boy, guys, do I have a doozy in the inventory. Check this out, guys. 1 team select SIG pack, 10 regular SIG player packs, 4 specials. If we can't get more than at least 2 Dodgers, including the team select SIG, I'd be highly disappointed. But we're going to see what happens. Let's get into the premium player packs here. Actually, the silver player packs, why not? The 9th anniversary event is over now. All-star players have been added in the most recent update, which was about Wednesday night, I believe, or Wednesday afternoon. Days are kind of different from where I am in the world, but all-star cards are in. I'm hoping the SIGs will come a bit sooner this year, before Christmas, than last year. Obviously, anytime they come, I'll be happy to see the new SIGs. But for the Dodgers, you know, Shohei Ohtani is getting a SIG. Who else in the Dodgers do you guys think is going to get a SIG? As we get our first diamond of the video right here. Let's see if it is a Dodger. Really just looking for high special training material. There's a Benintendi from 2022. Most people don't remember he played for the Yankees that year, but he did. It was actually one of his last good years. I know he had a decent year this year with the White Sox, kind of a bounce back season as far as power, but every other year since 2019 he's not been the same Benintendi. But let me know who you guys think are getting SIGs for the Dodgers. What team SIGs do you want to see on your guys' team as we get another diamond right here? Let's see who it is. Still have yet to pull a legend out of a premium player pack, by the way. That day will come eventually. Andrew Chafin, 2025 right there, all gold skills. Let's do 10 more premiums and then hop into the more special packs. 2 diamonds out of 50 is not terrible at all. All right. And I haven't heard much about the offseason, no major signings unless I'm unaware. If you guys have any whereabouts as to where free agents are going, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm going to skip the team selectives. We're going to stock up on those and kind of move along here. We have ultimate player packs, so let's do 21 of these. How about 5 diamonds? Let's get a high amount this time. Okay, we're not starting off great. 1 out of the first 10. We're probably getting only 2 if I had to guess, but 5 is my goal. Roansy Contreras for the Angels, again, another triple gold set for another Angels diamond. That's pretty crazy right there, pretty radical. All right, let's go. Another set of diamonds here, only 1, and I might be right in my wrong prediction. 2 diamonds. Jonathan Aranda right there for the Tampa Bay Rays. I don't remember who he's playing for now. And then the last one here, just a gold. I think I also do have a 3,000 star signature player from the special shop, so we shall see when we get to that. But let's go special team selectives here. Dodgers, any Don Sutton, Jackie Robinson would be gladly welcome. We're taking the Kershaw right there since he is the best overall. Let's do the last one of those. Team select Dodgers. For the new teams that I have on the polls, I currently think we have the Marlins, the Cubs, the Mets. We also have the Orioles, who are surprisingly high up in the ratings. Then I have the Colorado Rockies, the Phillies, the trying to remember off the top of my head here, but it's not too easy. Anyway, those teams that I name are the select teams, at least the high-end teams that are getting a lot of votes right now. The Braves as well, and then I think I also have like another National League team that I'm not remembering. Oh, we'll take this Mookie Betts right here. That's pretty sweet. You can use him for upgrades. Let's do one more Diamond Player Selective pack. I'm really... Oh, and the Rockies, of course. The Rockies right now are the highest voted team. And if I got the Rockies, you guys are going to be putting me through some misery, as we get a John Gray right there and a Greg Hallowell. If that's the right name I'm saying there. We get a vintage, though, which is nice. We'll take that. But let's now move on to the Ultimate Team Selective. If I have to do a Rockies team, let's just say it's going to be very interesting. It may be the struggle bus of all struggle buses in MLB 9 innings history to get team SIGs, to in general just do anything on that team, because the Rockies are such a terrible franchise in this game and in real life. If somehow Comtuous ends up adding like amazing Rockies cards, I doubt that'll ever happen. They'd have to add a lot of mid-2000s guys. Matt Holliday would have to get back in the game. You'd have to add a couple other pitchers from maybe the mid-2010s. It would be a miracle, to say the least, to make a Rockies team that is very, very competitive. But we'll see what happens if the Rockies even make it. I'm just speculating. It could, honestly, the Orioles might win, or the Cubs may win, or the Mets may win. Whoever else is in the polls right now still has yet to be seen. But it's looking likely right now that I'm going to be making a Rockies team. But I'm up for the challenge. I'd be slightly upset, but I'd appreciate the challenge. All right, last team selected Diamond Player pack right here. Nothing interesting at all really out of these. Some mediocre cards at best and some terrible ones. Let's do the Prime Player packs. Why not? I don't think I need any Primes per se, but we'll see what we grab here. We get 1 gold, 5 silvers all at the same time. We do get a Sean Green, have Sean Green. We get a Yu Darvish. I have gotten Darvish, so not as a Prime or a special card yet, though, so that is a minor troll, but it's not the worst. We get a Craig Kimbrell for the Padres. He's back in the game. Sean Green, I've had him on this team for the longest time, just haven't grade increased him. He's been in my backups. But let's do 4 team selective Prime Player packs here. Diamond? Okay, no Diamond. Not really much I'm looking for here. I have basically everybody that I need. Who do I not have? 4 different starting pitchers. Wow, we got 4 out of the... I think there's maybe like 7 or 8 Dodgers starting pitcher primes, but we get each a different one. I think I have every single one of these except Max Scherzer maybe, but I have his SIG anyway, so won't be useful. Okay, I think we are now getting into the SIG player packs here. If we end up pulling more than 2 Dodgers, that would be greatly appreciated. But let's fly through these here. Let's see. SIG player pack number 1. As many of you know, the team SIGs have not been coming out of these lately, so hopefully we have our fortunes turn around. We get a Jorge Cantu to start off from the Miami Marlins, former Florida Marlins when he was playing. 29 home runs, 277 average. They should add Dan Uggla in this game. If they can add Jorge Cantu, Comtuous can certainly add Dan Uggla if they can get the rights to him. So that's a really nice Jorge Cantu. It's not a high overall card, but he's a very niche guy that not many people know about. But if Comtuous adds Jorge Cantu, they can add Dan Uggla. Let's do the special SIG player packs, get into these. Dodgers, please, more than 2. Starting on the left side. Anthony DeSclafani from 2015, over 10 years ago already, 69 base. Not a great starting pitcher, but Reds teams, this is a good card to start off if you're desperate for a SIG. Middle card is a Giant, division rival, Mike Yastrzemski. I don't think that's his best overall year. I think 2019 or 2020 is. Still a good Yaz, though. And then on the far right side, gold, it is a Craig Kimbrell, 23. He got a SIG for the Phillies then. He did play for the Dodgers in 2022, but didn't play good enough. We'll take Craig Kimbrell anyway. And sorry again to you Phillies teams. Phillies are an option to make a team, but they're not doing so well in the polls right now. So if you guys want the Phillies to be a team that I make, go vote for them in the polls. All right, 2 golds and 1 silver this time, left to right again. We get a Benintendi 17, talking about him earlier. This is the card that I have on my Red Sox. Would like that for a craft. Let's do the far right gold actually this time. Here we go. We get a Greg Vaughn Padres card. I feel like I've seen this card a million times. And in the middle, it is a Jose Budo from 2024. Mets made the playoffs that year, made the National League Championship Series, lost to the Dodgers. Okay, 2 specials, no Dodgers. Come on, we have to see at least 1 Dodger out of these specials. Let's go right and left, then center here. Right side is a Scott McGregor, 1980, bad velocity. All right card overall, could be a workhorse card if you base stat adjust to stamina. Not the higher end of starting pitchers for the Orioles though. The Orioles could be a team that I make, so this would be a half decent card to get. Left side, silver, Baltimore Oriole again, Cedric Mullins, 24, believe 21 is his best year. Not a half bad card, a 70 base overall. Speed's a bit high, power's high, contact eye a little bit lower than you'd like it. Decent outfield card. It's okay overall. All right, and the middle, can it be another Oriole? No, we get a Jose Ramirez from 2020. Decent hitting Jose Ramirez. He has a lot of better years. Believe 2018 is much better than this 2020. Okay, special SIG player pack. Final 1. 2 more golds, 1 silver. Let's do the silver in the middle first. We get a Tyler Mahle, 68, starting pitcher. That is not a great card. Sorry to you Twins teams, but that is not good. Right side, gold. Kansas City, Lucas Ursig, or I think that's his first name, Lucas. But 67 base. That's actually not a bad relief pitcher. All right, come on, Dodger, left side. We get a Yankee, Chad Green, 64 base, no break whatsoever. His break is about as high as his stamina, which is pretty tragic. We'll take the Urseg right there from 2024. So no Dodgers out of those. If I swing and miss on 10 regular SIG player packs, this is ridiculous. We get a diamond. Can we get multiple diamonds? All right, no, just 1 in the bottom right corner. So, you know what? Let's flip the script and do the diamond first, because it's behind my camera. You guys won't be able to see it. It's kind of a bad last card to do. Let's just do the diamond off the bat right here. What do we got? Dodger. No, of course we get a giant. We get a division rival, Bill Swift, 72 base overall card. Okay, starting pitcher velocity is the only thing below 70. All right, division rival giant right there. All right, let's do the golds now. Since we did the diamond first, golds, another giant, Rodriguez 01. Felix Rodriguez, amazing relief pitcher here, 66 base. Actually, I thought he was better than this. 66 base is decent, but 2 giants in a row, Giants teams, I'm so sorry. All right, next gold is a D-back. I would like Swindell on my D-backs team. Even though he's a 63 base, he is a decent relief pitcher for them. That's kind of sad to say. Let's do the bottom right silver. It is another... Wow. It was the Phillies 2 videos ago. The Giants are getting massacred right now. 72 base Rogers Hornsby. Amazing contact card for Contact Master. You could even do prediction on this with 78 base eye. Am I going to break my own record of pulling 4 of the same team in one set of 10? If I pull another one, I'm matching that record. Next card is another Marlin. It's Mike Lowell. You're telling me out of these last 5, if I don't get a Dodger, this is absolutely ridiculous. Comtois is messing with me. Top middle silver. Another Baltimore Oriole. That's our 4th Oriole that we've seen. That's a Boog Powell from 1970. Good overall hitting card. 72 base. Okay, next card. Bottom left silver.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Every video, it's just something new every single time. The Giants. This is the 6th Giant we've seen overall, I'm pretty sure. Giants teams are rolling in their graves right now. They're I don't know what to say. Okay, top silver. Chicago White Sox, Lucas Giolito. That is a bad Giolito. 2 lefts, no Dodgers. This is insane. We've pulled 6 Giants out of all the SIG player packs. Next silver.
Is Turris. And the Dodgers have run the split of the first 2 games of the series. Gagne with his 84th consecutive save. The victory goes to Sanchez, the loss to Colon.
Okay, that makes up for it. That is beautiful. Eric Gagne. I have his prime already, but that is something we can work on. I think he's the best relief pitcher. That has to be the best relief pitcher for the Dodgers. Oh, thank goodness we came in clutch with the second to last card being a Dodger. If this has to be a Dodger. We're only gonna get 2 Dodgers out of all these, which is kind of sad. I'll have combos to do, but Eric Gagne, if we're gonna go out with a bang here and not get another Dodger, this is a good way to go because he's the best relief pitcher for the Dodgers. And the top left, Giant. No, it's a Philadelphia Philly, another Philly. We only pulled 3 Phillies, I think, or 2 Phillies, but Sir Anthony Dominguez, one of the better cards for the Phillies in the relief pitcher or closing pitcher category. But speaking of closing pitchers, Eric Gagne, Giants teams, I'm sorry, I absolutely blasted you guys with 4 amazing SIGs, every single one, except for the relief pitcher at 72 base or higher. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, thank goodness we got Eric Gagne. Let's lock him up. Let's do combos. You know what? I'm gonna do combos, and we are going to see if we can get another Dodgers SIG, and then we'll do the Team Select SIG player pack. So let's speed up the video, and I'm gonna do it, and we'll be right back. All right, here we are with the signatures. Turns out I don't have a lot of intermediate grade increases, so we are not using them. I locked up the Eric Gagne. He is safe. I don't know if we have enough stars to do all these SIGs, but we'll see what we can do. Let's get rid of the Giants. Just put them out of their misery and get rid of all the Giants cards first. First combo of the evening is a Washington Nationals Orlando Cabrera. That is a card that I would like to use. I do have the other... I have the prime on my Nationals team, but spoiler alert, if you guys want to watch the Nationals team, click the join button down below to become a member. But let's do the next few silvers here. Boog Powell, Giolito, and Lowell. 3, 2, 1. Dodger. No, Rocky, another division rival. Rocky, Ryan McMahon right there. 67 base. Believe that might be McMahon's best year with the Rockies. Rockies teams, if any of you are out there, let me know. All right, let's do Cantu, McMahon, and Dominguez. 6,000 stars remaining. Next combo is a Lawrence Butler. That is, people have talked about this card art, and I have to concur. It is very flashy and very sweet. The yellow gloves, the green, the gray, Lawrence Butler swag. That's an epic card art right there. Not a great card, 64 base eye, decent hitting stats, but that is a nice Lawrence Butler card. Okay, we have 5,000 stars. I think we can get through the rest of these. Let's see if we can. Next combo, Blue Jays. Alejandro Kirk would like that on my Blue Jays team. He is a catcher. This is his better as a DH. I was gonna say this is his best year, but I think his 2025 card might get a better SIG. We'll see though. We'll see. All right, next combo. Let's do Kirk, Kimbrel, and Lane Thomas. Let's see what this gives us. We got another Washington National, Max Scherzer. 2019, 74 base. Good starting pitcher. Not his best one. His 2015 and 16 cards are the best overall, but that is still solid. All right, last gold combo here, and then we get to do a diamond combo. This one gives us another Kansas City Royal. Brad Keller from 2019, not his best season. His 2020 year is his best Royals card, but not a bad Brad Keller for a Royals team. Okay, on to the diamonds. Let's do this. Why not? Let's do both Brewers and let's do Nick Castellanos. I got Castellanos from the donation event, or the player draw event, by the way. So we could technically do one more combo after this. Let's see what this gives us. Can we get a diamond Dodger?
Severino strikes out. Well, Blanton has put a couple of Ks in the book. Blanton strikes out the side. So he's done more than his part.
Boys, let's go! That is a sick pull. Joe Blanton, 2016. Now, I know it's not a high overall card, but it is a one-year Dodgers relief pitcher. The bullpen has been upgraded this video for sure, and it's a diamond. I don't need to use a grade increase. I'm so excited about that. I know he's not the best. If we compare him in the collection, I'm just going to go to the collection real quick here so we can compare this. Do I have enough mileage? I have enough mileage for a mileage sig. I could do a mileage sig. Okay, we still got a lot to go through, guys. This is insane. Some of the new All-Star cards, like I mentioned. Come on, let me see the sigs for the Dodgers. I'm going everywhere right now. This is nice. This is really nice. Signature, let's go. Ability, let's go. Relief pitcher. I know he's on the lower end. He's on one of the lower end SIGs. He's not the worst, but for a free-to-play Dodgers team, I will take this. I have Evan Phillips, 2023, who's a 66 base as well, but the best is a 68 Blake Trinan. It's not that far off, and if I go for closing pitchers too, Gagne, I just got the best one. He's definitely getting great increase, so I can't say I don't have good relief pitchers in my bullpen at the moment. I have Kenley Jansen's 2015, I think. 2015 card, pretty sure, and then there's the Evan Phillips, which is not the best one, but I'll take that in a heartbeat. That is beautiful. Joe Blanton, 2016. He was one of the newer SIGs added about 6 months ago, I think, so he's still fairly new in this game. Blanton hasn't been in this game since like 2016, which is ridiculous. But let's do this mileage SIG, and then we'll finish that last combo. Can we get a third Dodger, please? So we did actually, in fact, we did get more than 2 Dodgers, which I'm happy with. Let's see what this last one is. It is a Cubs Porter Hodge from 2024. This is the best relief pitcher to come from the Cubs last year. Okay, now we have one more combo. I think we can do a gold combo instead of a diamond combo. I hope. If not, we will do the diamond anyway. All right, we can do a gold combo here. Scherzer, Keller, and Porter Hodge. I should lock that Blanton up, but we'll do that right after this. What do we have? Another Royal. So that's the third Royal of the video, and we are officially out of stars, and I will have to save those up for the next special shot. But Scott Barlow right there, his best year with the Royals, also his prime year, I'm pretty sure. Let's get it. We got Joe Blanton as a diamond. We got Eric Gagne. So the bullpen is looking sweet right now. I really did need some bullpen guys to replace Baez and Vesia. McGee is my pitcher's chem guy, so he can stay. Just really need to replace Quo now. Actually, I'm going to be replacing the prime Gagne. Kind of stings to get this out of the bullpen because that's a really nice set. It's going to be hard to beat, but Gagne will get in there eventually. His overall is going to be 10 times better, actually 2 times better than the 03 prime. And then, like I said, Jansen and Phillips are there. From this team select sig, I could really use a third baseman, another outfielder, or a first baseman. A second baseman wouldn't be bad either. I could also use a shortstop because Trey Turner can actually play second base. So this has been an amazing turn of events of a video so far. Thought it was going to be very disappointing with the start and the SIGs that we were getting, but this has turned out to be absolute cinema. Can this be absolute cinema with a first base pull? Something epic out of this team select sig player pack. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. If this is Clayton Kershaw for the 10 millionth time, I may crash out, but let's see who it is. All right. The bullpen is off the charts. So it's a 66 base reliever again. It's not a dupe though. And now I can actually now replace Vesia and Baez with this pull. Is it worth crafting though? I don't know. I'll ask your guys' opinion. Some of you may have differing opinions. That is not a bad pull in my opinion though. And I can definitely use that down the line. He would definitely be a middle reliever more than a setup man because I have Jansen in the setup role and Gagne's taken Gagne's place. Joe Blanton's probably going to be in the middle relief as well. Closer, I may switch things around. Phillips doesn't have the best closer set right now. It's actually kind of low levels. It's not the best, not the greatest. But I think we still have to go with Roy Campanella as our grade increase. He's the only batter right now. Grandal really could use upgrades. My bullpen has things locked down at the moment. It's not desperately in need of upgrades as the batting order is, because the batting order means a lot much more in this game than the bullpen does. But no need to do a club craft today, unless you guys think differently. Let me know in the comments section. Should I craft Dustin May with Vesia, or Vesia really would be the only option. I would not craft Blanton because he's a diamond, and that's not going to be easy to come by diamond team sigs for a free-to-play team. But enough of me babbling on. we are going to go ahead and upgrade Roy Campanella. Let's get him gold, diamond, maxed out as far as we can, skill change him, and get him into the lineup. Let's do it. Right, everybody, here he is, Roy Campanella, maxed out, fully special trained, with his skill set and base stat adjustment, he is basically finished here. There are a few things that can be tweaked for maximum optimal performance out of him, but this will be okay for the time being. I may have ended up cutting out the sped up portion because it was a long time trying to get the right train on him. I went through over 60 train development redistribution tickets, which was insane. I've never done that before. Bad ball hitter here though with prediction and laser beam. I used quite the amount of blue tickets to get something besides prediction, and I ended up landing with prediction. I started out with prediction. I ended up staying with prediction, which was, I used like 12 blue tickets, which was kind of dumb. Didn't get what I wanted there, but eventually I'll get charisma or something better. It'll work for now. His base eye isn't terribly low, so it should be all right. Plus he's a fielding first card, and I definitely could have probably done Eric Gagne instead, or somebody in the bullpen, because catchers are really just there for fielding. Although Campanella's hitting stats aren't the worst in the world, they're still going to be low for a catcher, and I have him up in my order just because I have my crisis bonus in the mentor levels right now. So really just looking to get rid of Max Muncy, and then eventually I'll end up redoing my bench and stuff and get my lineup a little better situated. But overall, guys, this video was a massive success. In the next video, we're probably going to upgrade Joe Blanton. I may end up actually doing that before we get to the next video, so you may see him in the lineup before we get to this Dodgers team again. We pulled Alex Fessia from the Team Select SIG player pack. Pretty sure that's his best year, and we have almost a completed bullpen here. Maybe just one more guy to replace Hung-Chi Kuo as a SIG. The prime is still pretty good, but his skill set isn't the greatest, so would like to see him replaced eventually. But other than that, this Dodgers team is getting better and better. I am starting to warm up to it more and more. It hasn't been one of my favorite teams just because it's been kind of stale lately, but with this video, this is a massive boost for the morale of this team and the overall and the performance in general. With Campanella now, he also has elite fielding, so with a position option, so this should be elite, and he's going to be my mainstay hopefully for the rest of this team's lifespan. But with that said and done, guys, I think I'm going to call it a video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think I should do with these SIGs, who I should grade increase first. Also, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, just the last ditch before we end the video, we have the regular season open event going, so make sure you guys do this to get a free grade increase. Forgot to mention this at the beginning. I'm so sorry about that. But thank you guys again for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like down below, hit share, and subscribe. Check out the other MLB 9 Innings YouTubers in the description box. They make great MLB 9 Innings videos. They'd really appreciate your support, and I know you guys would enjoy their content, so feel free to show them some love and go subscribe to their channels. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram, Reddit, and Discord. My links to those will be in the description box as well. And in my Discord server, if you need help with 9 Innings, feel free to message me or anybody else in the Discord server, and I know they'd be glad to help you. But I'm going to call it a video. Thank you guys again. God bless you all. Jesus loves you guys. Jesus died for your sins, and if you believe in him and put your faith and trust in him, he'll give you eternal life. And just wanted to let you guys know that. But with that said, have a great rest of your guys' day. I'll catch you all in the next video.